All right, it is time for Lupagus' first 2023 Vikings mock draft of the season. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Lupagus, and it is time. It's time for me to whip out my first 2023 Vikings 7-round mock draft of the 2023 draft season. Before I do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We are closing in on 9,000 subscribers. Don't forget to hit up Liftbridge Brewing Company. Either go to facilities in Stillwater or New Richmond, Wisconsin, or find their delicious brews in a liquor store near you. Also, if you want to do any shopping for Valentine's Day, we have some links below in the description. Get yourself or that someone real special, some real nice Vikings merch. All right, so Vikings technically hold the 24th pick. Dolphins forfeited the 21st pick, so really the Vikings pick 23rd. What I'm hoping for at that pick, I'm open to a lot of different options. A lot of good cornerbacks could be available. I hate to go first round corner again, but it's a huge need for the Vikings. Just a lot of question marks in that group coming up for 2023. Linebacker's a big need. Could be some options there. I'd love to get a wrecker on the D line. I want the Vikings to find their own Chris Jones type of player. Wide receivers in play, quarterbacks in play. So a lot of ways we could go here. I'm open to a trade. Let's just see how this thing shakes out. I'm going to put up the PFN mock draft simulator. I already have it set for 7 rounds. And I've picked the Vikings. So we're going to go ahead and draft this thing and see what we get. Let's get this thing started. I'm so nervous. First pick was, sometimes it's really weird. All right, I'm on the clock. We're going to hide these trade offers here first. Let's just review the drafts here. So Will Anderson went first. Paris Johnson went second. Jalen Carter went third. C.J. Stroud was the first quarterback at 4. Bryce Young was 5. Miles Murphy, Anthony Richardson, Quentin Johnston. So we already have 3 quarterbacks off in the top 7 picks. Jordan Anderson goes 9. Addison, Joey Porter Jr., damn it, he goes 10. Titans go Peter Skornowski. Will Levis goes 12, being the 4th quarterback. Brian Brisset, my man, he goes 13, the Jets. Terry Wilson goes to Patriots. Keely Ringo goes to Packers. Cam Smith. So there's 3 corners already off the board. Broderick Jones goes to the Steelers. Brian Branch goes to Lions. Bijan Robinson, kind of a dark horse candidate for the Vikings there. If, they truly are going best player available and they get rid of Delvin Cook this offseason. Antonio Johnson goes 20, Isaiah Forsky 21, and Jackson Smith, Nigma, goes 22 to the Ravens. So let's see what our trades are. Niners offering a bunch of future stuff. Not interested. Raiders sliding down to 38 and 70 for 23. It's kind of low. I'm not going to say no yet, but I'm probably going to say no. And then we have the Chiefs 30 and 62 for 23 and 160. All right, well, let's see who's available before we make anything. We got Trenton Simpson, very, very tempting there. A playmaking linebacker you can use in a variety of ways. Christian Gonzalez, another corner. Clark Phillips, another corner. Devin Witherspoon, a delicious corner there. So, I could slide down a few spots and probably pick up some more. I do like Rashi Rice. Pick up some more picks. But, we're sitting here, pick 23. I want an impact player. Let's look at these trades again. Sliding down 15 spots. That's just too far. I'm going to reject that one for now. Let's see. 7 spots. Oh boy, I get pick 62 back. I'm gonna go Trenton Simpson. I love Trenton Simpson. You can use him in so many different ways. You can rush the passer with them. You can drop him in the coverage. You can put him on the line. You can put him back at safety. You can do all kinds of shit with that guy. I think he's the kind of guy who could have a really huge impact on this defense, a playmaker. So I went linebacker. I went Trenton Simpson, though I was very tempted to slide down a little bit. The Saints are offering me a trade. I'm telling the Saints to F off. Don't trade with the Saints. So here it is. I went linebacker first, and look at there. In 3rd round, I got Ivan Pace Jr. and Jack Campbell. So kind of wishing maybe I would have gone at the corner first with those 2 beautiful linebackers sitting here in round 3. But you know what? It is what it is. Deontay Banks is there. That is quite tempting. Just curious what receivers are on the board. Mingo. I do like me some Mingo. Big, thick body receiver with some broad shoulders there, but 140 is a little early. I'm going to go and look at that corner there that I like, Deontay Banks. I think that's a pretty good value here in round 3. I'm going to go round 3 corner. So I got my impact linebacker who can create some pressure up front, making it easier in those secondary guys. And I got me a nice little corner here in round 3. Round 4, pick 119. I'm up again. I've not traded. I was offered some trades, but I said no, not today. So I see some defensive tackles here. Let's just see how big is no. He's 6'4", 304. That's a big old boy. Let's see what Mr. Colby looks like. 6'5", 284. I do love players who play in the SEC. Close that. Oh, God, I do like this Brenton Cox Jr., too. You watch this guy's film. I know he got thrown out of Florida, but my God, he just explodes through players. He is a fun player to watch. Man, he's an early crush for me, and I'm very tempted just to pull the trigger on him. I got my linebacker. I got my corner. God. Boy. I don't know if we're going with the 3-4. I mean, if I knew for sure, I might go Brenton Cox Jr. and just double up. But I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna take a defensive tackle here. I'm just too concerned with Harrison Phillips is there, but then Dylan Thompson's likely gone. James Lynch is James Lynch, and then that's pretty much it. We got Kyrie's Tonga. Hopefully he's in there and he's in the mix. I do like him, but really, I'd like to see some more talent added to the middle of our defensive line. So I went with Colby there. All right, pick 160. Vikings up again here. There's my boy. Yeah, Brenton Cox Jr. I don't even care. I'm taking him. Explosive player that you can use to rush the passer. Why wouldn't you pull the trigger there? Oh, another guy I do like, Keandre Colburn's on the board. Big, fat defensive tackle, big old space eater. PJ Mustafa is another guy like that as well. So I'm getting some of these favorites here that are just tempting me, but I already got my corner. Let's just take a look here what I have drafted so far. Trenton Simpson, Deontay Banks, Colby Wooden, Brenton Cox Jr. Maybe it's time to look on the offensive side of the ball. Let's see what we got for a wide receiver here. All right. Jalen Cropper, that's not a wide receiver. Jalen Robinson, Justin Shorter. Oh, well, I was down a bit there. Not gonna lie, I'm not familiar with a lot of these guys. Jordan Hazelwood, Jimmy Reed. What we got for quarterback? That's not really great. Looking running back. Mohammed Ibrahim just staring me in the face, pulling at my heartstrings, saying, "Take me, Lupagus. Take me now." I never heard that before. Let's see what else we got. Not super excited about my interior offensive lineman options. I do want to get a swing tackle, but I don't love what I see there yet. Keandre says, "Hello, I'm here." Oh, boy. Those guys. Man, screw it. I'm doing it. I'm taking Mo Ibrahim. I mean, I know he's got a lot of wear and tear. I know he's got some injuries, but really the Vikings, we ran Delvin Cook more than 20 times once. I'm not worried about it. You can mix him in there, give him some goal line work. He's a talented back. He's a grinder, powerful. I'm going to take Mo Ibrahim, and I'm going to look for a wide receiver, I guess, in free agency because I didn't get one today. Let's just recap this thing. Trenton Simpson, linebacker. Deontay Banks, corner, filling 2 huge needs there with the first 2 pick. Defensive tackle Colby Wooden there in the 4th round. Then we got Brenton Cox Jr., my explosive edge rusher, who, I mean, honestly, watching tape on this guy, I got so damn excited. I couldn't believe the explosion from him. I know there's some character issues here, but he'll have to impress the coaches with his interviews at the East West Shrine Bowl this week, because I think he's got a lot of talent. And so defensively, I think that's really where the Vikings are going to hit hard in this draft. Will be on defense. Obviously, wide receivers in the mix at any of these picks, quarterbacks in the mix. And I took Mo Abraham late because he's a gopher and he's awesome. And I know he's hurt, but I don't care. Put him on this team. And put him as part of a three-headed monster. You don't have to work him that hard. And maybe you get him for a couple of years, and he does well because he will do well. He's a guy who knows to pick up extra yardage, and he has a nose for the end zone. So that's it. Grading it, it's okay. Not the worst draft I've ever done. Not my favorite, but again, a lot of different options. I could have traded down, got a couple extra picks, but just stay with the 5 that I have for now. The Vikings should get 1 or 2 comp picks, and I would expect Kwesi to move some players for some extra picks. So let me know what you think of the draft. Do you hate it? Do you love it? And other than that, just remember to keep your skull in your hole.